everyone, welcome to another YouTube video with me. How are you all doing? We are kind of back today with, I guess, what I'm hoping will be a productive vlog. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Charlotte. There's a lot of new people lately, so I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone that's found my channel, that's decided to stay a little while, subscribe. I've been having such a good time filming YouTube and editing lately and just content creating in general, and I'm really hoping that's coming across in how I present things and how I create things in your enjoyment of my content. So yeah, welcome in. I have a confession to make. I like to think I know how to dress myself. I like to think I'm into my fashion, I'm into my clothes. I'm pretty good at getting dressed in the morning. I feel okay with my personal sense of style, and I'm always keeping it real over here on this channel in that I have one of the worst wardrobe setups you've ever seen. People equate well dressed with this vision of the beautiful walk-in wardrobe, the beautifully organised closet, and unfortunately take the opposite of that and then times it by 100 and it's literally me. You've probably guessed by the title, but today we're going to attempt to do a little bit of closet organising, a bit of wardrobe organising. It's New Year, it's time to have a look through, take stock. There are definitely some things in there that I want to add on to Vinted, upload onto my Vinted page. It is just, quite frankly, unsustainable. Not from a sense of how much clothes I have, because I do have a lot of clothes. I think definitely less than a lot of people. Just simply how they're stored and how it is a functioning wardrobe, in that it is not a functioning wardrobe. So I'm taking on the brave endeavour of organising it with you on camera today. I thought if I did it by myself, I would do the thing where I pull out all my clothes and then just lie on flat on the floor in my clothes for ages. So instead I'm doing it with you as a form of accountability, and it's quite revealing what I'm going to show you. I keep going on about moving, but we moved in July and it's obviously now January when I'm recording this. You might even be seeing this in February, but a lot of our clothing storage solutions were done over a long period of time because we didn't get a wardrobe straight away. We just threw stuff in, it's just figuring out how things best function because we're across several rooms with our clothes organisations. Doug probably has more clothes than me, but he is so beautifully organised and very type A about that kind of stuff, and I'm type A in so many aspects of my life, but my wardrobe is just not it. I think for me as well is a little bit of an ADHD thing. I do actually have ADHD, by the way. I'm not using that as a turn of phrase, but I'm a bit out of sight, out of mind. I do best when I have a clothes rail, but also I don't like seeing all my clothes all the time. I feel like it looks messy. I don't have a perfectly curated all black wardrobe. I don't wear all the same colours. My activewear is not matching. I wear a lot of bright colours. You wouldn't tell today because I'm wearing all grey, but I don't like to have things out. I've been stalling all morning. I was I'm gonna get up at 8, I'm gonna start doing my wardrobe at 9. It's 11:30 and I've only just finished getting ready, and yeah, we're gonna go through it. I also have a lot of things returns that I need to sort out from Christmas, not Christmas gifts, but I bought a load of stuff around Christmas and it's just sat in a bag since because I didn't want to return during the busy Christmas shopping period. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what we're dealing with. Our wardrobe's already broken. Wardrobes always fucking break because I overpacked one of the drawers, so I'm gonna sort out some of the drawers today, and we're gonna kind of do a wardrobe reassessment, and I'm gonna hopefully talk you through kind of my decision making process about getting rid of some things. I don't have the aim to get rid of loads of stuff today, but just a few bits that I want to pull out of the wardrobe. I was putting off filming this video for a really long time as well, and I didn't actually want to film it because the spare room, which I'll show you in a second, which is where Doug's desk is and our wardrobes are and most of our shoes, it's like a box room. It's not really a spare room, and it's really dim and grey, and obviously it's just, you can tell someone who's a British content creator by the yellow lighting they have. So it's not going to be the most aesthetic video today. It's not going to be the closet of our dreams. I don't really like our wardrobe, but we have to go with function over fashion. I don't like how it looks, but yeah. I'm going to grab my wide angle lens and pop it on my camera today because I think that'll be most useful because the room is quite small, it's quite boxy. Thing is, I actually shouldn't feel embarrassed about showing this spare room because this is just what real life people's houses look like. This isn't what I look like if I had the funds, but it's just a run-of-the-mill, ordinary British box room. This is the spare room, fairly messy. Doug's trainers in the back, he's very organised. Doug's desk, dehumidifier, a big bag of my shoes. And then this is our wardrobe. You can see the wide angle lens is curving everything, but you can't even see how much of a behemoth it is. This was just from Argos. It's grey wood. Don't really love the grey, but it was either that or that kind of, I call it school wood. It's just a tan beige kind of style. And I thought this is nice and neutral. We've got Christmas decorations on the top that we need to sort out, and we've got boxes of stuff. Basically, we've had to buy all of our furniture from scratch because we moved out of our parents' home, so we didn't have a single lick of furniture. which means we have loads and loads of trinkets and lovely, beautiful ornaments and things to put away, but nothing, no surfaces, no sideboards yet to put them on. It's a work in progress. This side is my side, which currently doesn't close because of how much stuff there is in it. So I've got a few things in there. I'll open it and show you. This side's Doug's side, and then we share this middle compartment. Top drawer we share, again, a mess. Bottom drawer, Doug's t-shirts. Middle drawer was my workout clothes. But apparently these fucking drawers, you can't store anything in them because my stuff was in there and it's broken already. We need to get replacement parts. But like, this is the kind of person my partner is. Beautifully organised. He won't mind me showing you. Beautifully organised. Stuff folded there. T-shirts folded there. And this is the kind of person I am. Doesn't look too bad, right? Then you got up to here. This is supposed to be bags. I can see a dishcloth that's come out of the wash and is in there. There's jeans. And then this is terrible. This is like so bad. But yeah, I was supposed to do a summer changeover. And I did a little bit, but I didn't really put enough stuff away because it never really turned into proper summer. So I've still got stuff in here that should be away. And I've got loads of new hangers for trousers. And I don't wear hardly any of this stuff. This is where my jeans are supposed to be. Chaos. And then this is the drawer we share, which is mine. You can see, look, they've started to like bow in the bottom. So there's a lighter that's fallen out some jeans. And then this, which look, it doesn't really open properly, but this is just shoved full of my shit. Hopefully get some of this sorted today. We're into the law now. Let's talk through the systems. In an ideal world, when I set this wardrobe up and put all my stuff in, we had handbags right in the very top, just like my dailies, because loads of mine are still packed away. This was all my long dresses for summer. I had going out dresses in here, and I had all my nice like fancy bras on a hanger just because I had nowhere to put them. And then down the bottom I had like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes that were just like regular shoes because we still don't have any shoe storage. And I have more shoes than anyone ever apart from Doug, but I tend to only wear like the same 2 or 3 pairs. I like get a hyperfixation on a shoe and then I'll wear that for ages and then it'll be on to the next one. Obviously now I work from home as well, which is a new development, so I wear shoes a lot less and I'm not allowed to wear certain shoes to work that I used to be able to wear to my last job. Then this was supposed to kind of be like my everyday things. I wanted nearly everything hung. This was everything that I wore to work that I could keep going in, and it's ended up as to stuff that I never wear because I never like rehanging things. And then underneath here there's just crap that I've dumped. And then that's Doug's like boxes and socks in a nice little box, which is really organised, so perfect. I'll show you the other storage we have in our bedroom, which is a little bit more organised, but only because I use it day to day. It's a little bit of a mess everywhere, so that's what we're going to be working on today as well. So I have this beautiful dresser that matches my dressing table. Again, this is Chaos. This is from Dolls. Really great quality, actually. Really pleased with both of them. Top drawer, I won't show you too much because this is like pants and socks. But now this has things like beanie hats in it and sports bras and like my yoga, hot yoga towel. And then underneath is supposed to be like all my pajamas, but I have more pajamas than a regular person would have. So this is just like my main pajamas. But also a lot of my pajamas aren't just sets, they're like random t-shirts that have been demoted. So this is way too full. It's got like workout wear in it, which it shouldn't have. And my logic of having this in the bedroom was because it makes sense. I'm out of breath from explaining all of that to you. It makes sense. So I'd rather have it close by in the bedroom. And then the bottom 2 drawers are Doug's, and that's where he keeps his workout clothes. We also have an Ottoman bed. So this is storage underneath it. So this goes under. This has honestly been really useful for us because at the moment it's quite empty. Let me show you. But when we moved and everything was just in these IKEA bags, we chucked everything in here and then like decanted it. So this one's mine. These 3 holdalls along here are mine. And I think some of this is mine. But the idea of this was supposed to be that seasonal stuff would go under here. So like we cycle out so we don't have to come into it too much because I'm a little bit worried about it falling and crushing me, even though it does have a stopper. And then this one is like blankets and extra bed linens. But this needs a sort out. I don't know if I'll get this done today, but like these used to be organised holdalls and now they're not at all. And there's loads of stuff in here that doesn't fit me. So this is kind of the last thing I'm thinking of today, but there's definitely some stuff in the wardrobes that needs to go in here. So this is the plan of action. I need your moral support on this one. We're going to be doing some like trying on. I'm going to be like sorting through some Vinted stuff. I was hoping to do my Vinted uploads today, but I might just draft them because I haven't actually got any like bags to ship them in, and I don't want to upload them until I have bags to ship them in to not to keep people waiting. So yeah, I guess we'll get cracking. I've cracked the mini mic out because you're kind of far away from me right now. The first step really is this. I'm thinking I'm going to pull everything out the bottom. I'm such a shover. That's my problem. I'm a big old shover. The cycle of clean washing just never ends. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just put stuff in the wash and then it just comes back out and you have to put it away again. And even though I really try to get my clothes out the night before, sometimes in the morning you put on the outfit, it doesn't work and you've not got enough time to hang everything back up again. So you're just pulling and shoving. But anyway, without further ado, I think I will just go for this and hope for the best. This is so terrible. Oh, there's more in here than I thought. What the hell? Oh, Jesus. See, like these, yeah, are firmly a summer staple, but they've been floating around since we moved because I basically like never bothered to lift up the Ottoman bed to put them away. These were like under something at my old house, so I shoved them in the top of a bag and here they've stayed. Shoes, leg warmer, claw clip. I bought these on Vinted for £10 because I wanted to go running and I never went running. And a holdall full of socks. The thing is, yeah, so I culled loads of my socks when I moved because I'm a novelty sock girly. And I put the rest of them in here because you never know when you might need them. And I like culled it down to my main drawer being like the integral pairs. And I still can't bear to throw any of these away. Like my Frida Kahlo socks. Or what about these ones that say I'm kind of a big deal and they've got a pickle on them? I'm not really sentimental and I love a good sock, but Dad got me a lot of these socks and I'm like, they used to make us laugh so much. So I just think, well, where to begin? I think this will work best if I sort things into like categories of what they are. Again, these, I love them. I haven't worn them in ages, but they were like my go-to loungewear at one point. Hat. Where should I put accessories? The thing is, I'm quite good at this kind of stuff until it gets to the point that you're left with a bunch of miscellaneous crap that ends up in the bottom of drawers. So we're talking an odd sock, we're talking a bikini top, a random corset you bought for a Halloween costume 5 years ago, you know, like the odd random thing, a pair of earmuffs, XYZ. I will say I'm quite good at getting rid of clothes and I've bought quite a lot in the last few months, which is very unlike me. So I'm trying to be discerning about what I keep. But one thing that's happened for me recently, it's not a big deal at all. I've outgrown quite a lot of my clothes. They're just not fitting me anymore. There will just be a minute of weight talk. So if you're uncomfortable with that, I would recommend skipping forward. It's not going to be down on myself. It's not going to be any kind of shit chatting. It's just like a frank conversation about where I'm at the moment. So yeah, skip forward if that's not your thing. I know that can be a tough topic of conversation for some people, but yeah, due to my medication it can make my weight fluctuate quite a lot, which in the last 2 to 3 years, I feel like if you've been following me all that time, you might have noticed it, you might have not. Spun quite wildly between sizes 6 to kind of like a 10, small 12. I've always been like a curvier 10. Again, this is not a problem for me. I've always spent my life actually trying to gain weight and be a bit curvier. And while those are very small sizes, I acknowledge the privilege that comes with being thin in a society that's inherently fat phobic. Let me not get onto the societal stuff. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I have a lot of clothes that are quite a large range of sizes. And for t-shirts and tops and stretchy things and dresses, that's not a problem. But a lot of things like jeans and trousers, and especially when I was like a smaller size, having to buy like newer stuff that fit, I constantly toe this line of like, do I keep it? You never know. Or do I get rid of it? It's too big. I found myself thinking, oh God, there's so much stuff that I wish I hadn't got rid of because it was too big and now it would fit me. At the end of the day, I feel no kind of way about any of it because I have great respect for my body, what it does for me. It carries me from place to place every day. It's been through so much with me and I try to treat it well in return. I do my best to. But what it does mean is a lot of admin of thinking about what you want to keep, what you should keep, how long you keep something, because like I said, things change, life changes, bodies change. And also then there's just the stuff of really liking something and it doesn't fit you anymore. I've got stuff that I've kept since I was 18 because I love it. I'll never fit into it again. My 18-year-old body is not the same as my 28-year-old body, but I love the item so much it feels like archival. I don't know, those are just my rambling thoughts on it all really. I take good care of my clothes. So yeah, there's a couple of things that I know don't fit me, and enough time has elapsed now and my medication is in a good place that I'm pretty sure the size that I'm at should be staying like this. Do you know what I'm quite guilty of? I don't know if anyone else does it. I throw out so many clothes. I go on like a rampage. I'm really good at getting rid of stuff. And then I throw out something that's quite integral because I wear it every day, or I'm like, this is busted, it's got holes in it, but I still wear it every day and I don't replace it. And then I actually end up with like very little clothing. If you haven't been around that long and you don't know me that well, I used to work in retail for like 9 years, from like 16 to late 20s, mid 20s. I've done a bit of everywhere. I did Topshop, I did Victoria's Secret, I've done Kurt Geiger. Is it any surprise that I have loads of clothes, loads of shoes, loads of underwear? A lot of it we got free, or you get, you know, your gratis or your uniform allowance. And that's where I met Doug. So we both had so many clothes. So I used to have, a long time ago, disposable income and a problem with spending money on clothes. And I've only really just got to a stage in the last 3 or 4 years where I've been comfortable culling it down. There's something about getting stuff for free that makes you not want to get rid of it as well. Especially when I left Victoria's Secret, because I had more underwear than the regular person has, and I still do. And I wore a lot of it like every day to work, like the bras, because then you talk about the bras, you know, all this kind of stuff. And wearing like a cute bra with like a see-through top was like a thing, because it was like part of the sales culture. It was nice. I got really into like push-up bras. I not show you too much of my underwear online, but I genuinely like loved all of these, and I still love them all, and I still think they're beautiful. But now my lifestyle's changed with like sitting down for work and stuff like that. I just don't really wear things like that anymore. But I didn't really want to throw any of my bras away. I sold a few of them, but I was really hesitant to, because they're all still so new, and I love Victoria's Secret bras and they're like almost the only ones I wear. But I was like, oh, they're so expensive and I won't get the discount anymore on them, so I should keep them all, because they're all good condition. Because obviously when you have 15 bras, they don't get worn as much as your one bra that you have gets worn, you know, because the life cycle is longer, blah blah blah, all of this kind of stuff. I had a lot of guilt about giving them away. I gave a lot of the brand new ones away to like women's charities, and I sold a lot of them. But yeah, this is how I just came to have so much stuff. And anyway, what I was saying, sorry, I'm actually proper yapping, in a roundabout way, was that I'm only just coming to a place where I feel like my wardrobe is getting better in terms of like curated. And actually it looks like I have a lot of clothes, but I realise the things I wear the most, my most favourite bits of my wardrobe, probably all items that are like 5 or 6 years old, which actually made me really proud. And it's really only been in the last kind of 5 months that I've like allowed myself to buy new clothes, after years, active, conscious years spent untraining myself from buying clothes and buying new outfits just because. I don't know, I'm still not perfect. I try not to make my content like product centric. I no longer purchase from places like Shein for a multitude of reasons. I only really ever purchased from there twice. I'm not here to judge anyone or make anyone feel shame, but I do think purchasing habits from places like that need to be reevaluated. This is annoying because this is one of my favourite bags, and this is actually from Shein like 4 or 5 years ago, and I use it all the time, and people always ask me where it's from, and I literally am like, don't buy from there. But I feel like a hypocrite, but it's here now and I made a bad decision, but I do love it. Right, accessories are all going over there. I lost my favourite lip liner, so I'm checking through all my bags just on the off chance that it's in there. I should crack this out again. See, I've had this for like years. Like my favourite bag, I saved up for it. My Marc Jacobs bag, I bought it on a special trip in New York. The snapshot camera bag, it's honestly divine. I love it so much. It was my first ever like expensive bag purchase, and I got it in the outlet in New York, so it still even wasn't that expensive in the grand scheme of things. But I haven't worn it in about 2 years. But as someone that's a throwaway or a seller, I keep worrying that maybe I should sell it, blah, blah, blah. But then I remember, actually, there's been so many things that come back round that I regret getting rid of. And fashion is cyclical, and it should be cyclical. So while lots of people want to be minimalist, which will never be me, people don't want to consume as much. Depending on your style, I don't necessarily think that getting rid of everything is the way to go. I love the idea of capsule wardrobes. I love all of that stuff, but I've tried it, I can't do it. And also, I don't want to do it. That video was like a straight 20 minutes of me yapping, and I'm already dreading editing it down. Everything's been made into piles just from this section only that I will need to sort through. I think I'm going to take everything out of here. That's Doug's. I don't even know why that's in here. I mean, it's definitely because I wore it. And I'm not going to lie, I do love it when the knitwear goes away, because it just frees up so much space. This is such a boring, bad quality jumper, but I wear it quite a lot, but I always feel like really slobbish in it, and part of me is like, maybe I should just get rid of it because I never ever want to feel slobbish. But also, like, I don't have a beige jumper. I'm going to aim to replace that with something a bit more high quality. figure out what gaps you have in your wardrobe. I don't have like a plain black crew neck knit, and I would like one, but looking at all my knitwear, I have an abundance of pink and red knitwear. So the thing is, I love this dress, and this to me is a summer dress, but it does look cute with tights. I just haven't worn it with tights because I'm not really a tight person. Right, that can stay, that can stay. And now I'm looking in here wondering whether like ripping out is the best policy and starting again. So this is all Doug's, and then in the middle we put everything we share. So like I probably wear this more than him, and that's a shirt that I borrow of his. Let's take out everything that's a summer item of clothing, I think. I think all of these need to come out, the things that belong to me. What Doug's done is he's got a hold all up there which has like scarves and like miscellaneous accessories in, and I have a lot of miscellaneous accessories, and I'm thinking about moving my denim from there to in there because it was, my accessories were in there and it got really messy. But then if it gets messy up there, he's going to notice. But maybe that accountability is what I need. Someone that will actually ask me to tidy up my mess, because these are like a little bit too deep to put accessories in. Like they go so far back, things get lost and I forget about them. I've decided the only way forward in which I don't get really overwhelmed is if I start folding my denim and sorting out my trousers, because I have hangers for those, and actually I have way less trousers than I do like anything else. I have a lot of jeans, but jeans are my passion. Please ignore the mess in the background. This all needs sorting. I'm going to put on my audiobook while I do this. This is a good chance to try some bits on as well, because I know there's some stuff in here that doesn't fit me and I just want to confirm whether it does or doesn't. With stuff like denim, I am more likely to keep it if it doesn't fit me, because I am at like the top end of the size I usually bandy around between at the moment, and jeans can get altered, all sorts. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get all my jeans folded. I like to fold them in colour order, and then anything that is a trouser and not a jean, I'm gonna hang on these. Mainly all my trousers are work trousers now anyway, so... Right, I've made two beautiful piles. Let me show you. I'm keeping these two denim skirts. They don't really fit me at the moment, but it's not an impossible squeeze and I really like them, so I'm keeping them. I've got 3 pairs of trousers here to list on Vinted. These are really sad. These are vintage Levi 501s in this beautiful red burgundy colour. I bought them from a secondhand shop for £22. They looked like they would fit me. They are a waist 33, but I know vintage sizes come up really small. They were just such an unflattering fit. They are like really high-waisted. They say they're 501s. I've never really managed to get on with Levi's. I've not found the right pair and the size that fit me. I think it's something to do with that I'm quite like wide of the hip, but not like width ways, like back ways. Like I don't have a big bum, but like I do for my size, maybe. I don't know. And then the legs are obviously way too long, but they're like really tight around the thigh and then like baggy around the waist, but tight around the hip, baggy around the knee. So really sad. I am going to lose money on them, but I bought them so long ago now that I just like don't care because they were non-returnable. They'll make someone else really happy. Sad day. I've been meaning to sell them since before I moved, actually. I was procrastinating because I was outside feeding the squirrels, and then I hung like work trousers and other trousers that are non-jeany on here. I've decided I hate these hangers. They're really hard. It's just because they're fabric, they're like velvet, but they do get everything on them. I've decided I need a little break, even though I've only been doing this like an hour and a bit. Oh, the squirrels are back. Look, let me show you. There's 3 of them that I feed in my garden, and they're so cute and I love them all so much and I want them to eat out of my hand, but I also don't think that's a very good idea. And also I saw a bird earlier that I'd never seen before around here, which was really nice. Came and took a nut. I'm balancing you very precariously. I have a really stupid amount of returns. Not stupid, but just like really annoying. I have one return from ASOS that I really fucked up on, that I just didn't return in time, which is so unlike me, but the time just got away from me. And then I have another return that's from like early December, but it's in the Christmas returns policy, so it's fine, which I'm gonna do now. but that every machine was broken at the place I go. So that was what was really annoying about that. And then I have another return that's for my birthday that's in here that I need to do. There's loads of scaffolding noises, which is really annoying. So hopefully you can't hear it. I put my denim up there, and then I put like the 2 denim bits that I don't usually wear at the back. I think next I'm going to focus on putting my knitwear, which is all down here, in like the main section, and I'm going to colour order it. So I'll film that obviously. Put my trousers just there, and then I'm going to do dresses in colour order and like long stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with like t-shirts and bits because I haven't even got to the drawers, but I'm going to start by putting everything that needs to be hung on here in colour order, irregardless, is that a word? Irregardless of what it is, so like shirts and stuff as well, because I think it's just the easiest way for me to find stuff quickly. Right, so I'm in this drawer. I hope you can hear me okay. This was originally like a workout drawer, and it's kind of divulged into workout and anything comfy and like random tops and t-shirts that I have. So I'm gonna sort this out because this is the one that's so heavy, apparently, that it's like broken the drawer underneath it. But it has come off the runners on the side, which I think is what the main problem is. I'm not going to fix it. God, no, am I going to fix it? But I am going to sort out the workout wear in here because there's a lot of stuff in here that is probably more summery. So like I've got cycling shorts and stuff in here that I haven't touched that I can put away. Also, I'm just not working out at the level I was. So like I don't need this many workout clothes under here in rotation. And like random summer dresses and stuff in here just don't need to be in here. So that's what's going to happen with that. I'm going to hang my main workout sets that I use just to take a little bit of pressure off this drawer. And I'm going to hang them in sets, hopefully, if I have enough hangers. Fingers crossed I do. I'm feeling disenchanted with this now I've done it, because it's not the clothes, it's like all the random stuff, like this random sock and like a leg warmer that are just like dossing around. For someone that says they don't wear hats, I sure do have a lot of hats. More specifically caps, which I'm gonna put into this little accessory bag. I'm gonna put headgear all in a bag. I actually really like this one, I never wear it. This one I got free when I went to an event and it's really nice. I'm probably not wearing this in quite the right way, but I do like this one, but it's cream, so I get makeup on it, and it's got, I'm gonna put them on the top floor, and I'm gonna put any other hats that I find in it. I say top floor, I mean the top level of that. I feel like the scaffolding is so loud. I feel like I'm at the stage where I don't really know what I'm doing now and I can't see the wood for the trees. So what I'm trying to do in the second drawer is, oh Jesus, it's just so rickety. I'm trying to do like workout tops and just some tops there, and then like some workout leggings and some comfy bottoms in there. And then in the top one, I'm just putting, you know, like all my little ribbed tops that don't need to go on a hanger, just little fold up white t-shirts and baby tees and stuff like that. And any random socks, because I keep finding hundreds of them, I'm just trying to shove them in this holdall just so that they're out of the way, and then I'll pair them up later, because I've seen ones already that I thought I'd lost the other half to ages ago. One day I'll have a proper dressing room and a walk-in wardrobe, and I'll have drawers that don't break, and everything will make sense, and I'll have drawers for all of my in-between clothes. Bags that I use regularly but not super regularly, so like this little bum bag, clutch bags, things that I want within easy reach, you know, not under the bed or in the other cupboard. They're gonna go up the top at the back, and then bags that I use regularly will stay out in front of it. So like my cow print, my Ganni bag, etc. They've all just gone in this, and then I use this actually quite a lot because it's a good shopping bag, or like in the summer I use it as a beach bag. I'm not a big belt gal, if I'm honest. I literally own like 3 belts. This nice vintage one, this also nice vintage one. This is my dad's. It's like a braided leather belt, and then this just cheap one that I've had for years and years and years. It's from H&M. It's just like a black belt for work, fashion belt, and then just I'm gonna hang these with my trousers. That's a smart thing to do because that's what I'd wear them with. I have this like rogue underbust corset that was my Catwoman Halloween costume a few years ago. This obviously isn't going to fit over my jumper, but it would like come under like that. And it's cheap, and you know what? I'm going to keep it because I feel like this is the kind of thing, it looks really good over a plain black dress, or every now and then if you're doing like a fancy dress or something, you need it. So I'm going to keep this and tuck it away with my nice underwear. I stupidly took a bit of a break. I took a bit of a rest, girls. And now it's like 4 o'clock and the sun is setting and it's dark. I know what we're going to do. Let me show you the current state of it all. It's not looking good. What I'm planning to do now is to throw loads of stuff into the Ottoman. Not throw loads of stuff, let's not say that term, but like organise loads of stuff into the Ottoman under my bed. I have a lot of things that I pulled out of the wardrobe that are like summer clothes. So I've got a lot of like shirts and skirts that I just haven't worn, I won't be wearing, and they can go under there. While I'm under there and organising, I'm going to pull out anything that I see that's summery that I think I might sell or put on Vinted. There are a couple of things in my mind that I know are in there that I know I want to get rid of, so I've saved myself a job and do it now rather than in the summer. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to be too fast and loose with getting rid of summer stuff because I get that thing where just because I haven't worn it in a while doesn't mean I'm not wanting it. It's obviously just freezing cold, so that's why I haven't worn it. And I'm going to do a pickup of like all of these returns and all this rubbish and stuff that's on the floor because it's getting on my nerves. I really hate the lighting in my bedroom after a certain time because it's like pitch black in here. I guess the point was that I wanted to get this all filmed like in the daylight today, but I started too late. You know, these things happen. Not every video can be a beautiful looking video. Always got to put the safety lock on because I was so scared of this when I first got it. The great thing about the little mic is that you can still hear me even though I'm quite far away. There's 2 things in here I'm really sad to part with, but I am parting with them because they don't fit me and they will never fit me again. And it's these snake print jeans and this little gingham like wrap round top that I absolutely love. It's a lot of swimwear in that one, so luckily not too much stuff that needs sorting out. And also things like thermals. This can go. And like the deep winter stuff, which to be honest, I haven't used a lot of it because we haven't really had a super cold winter. This purple tartan dress I loved, just never wore it. I gave myself an extra summer to get it out and wore it. And when we moved, I took it out, it was in the wardrobe and I just never reached for it. I think my time with it is done. I don't even view it as like a huge sad thing. I just view it as I've grown out of it. Not literally, but kind of like metaphorically. I have these 2 Lucy and Yak jumpsuits, which are too small for me, but I absolutely love them. I think the denim one's too small. The green one might still fit because the denim's a bit more snug, but they do a recycling program. So you take it back in, they'll give you credit for it and you can get something else. So I think that's what I'm going to do with those because I really do like Lucy and Yak, and it's a shame because I loved those jumpsuits. They do a tall range now, which I think might fit me a bit better because they're quite short in the body. And then the rest is literally just like summer dresses and stuff. So I'm going to start folding some of this stuff down and popping it away. lighting is actually horrible. Right, should I show you the progress I've made? I feel like this has been such a boring vlog, and it's been fairly like incremental progress. Even though it's like looked like quite boring progress, it has been quite a big change. Let me show you what I've done in the wardrobe. It's basically just because it was messy and I wish I'd taken like a proper before and after. Super clean and tidy, nothing underneath anymore except for my gym bag, which is like all packed and put away. I barely use that anymore because I've not been going to the gym, but it's good to have it there. And then that bag of hats, which you can't see. And then my side of the wardrobe, which has taken over a bit. I've hung all my knitwear and like shirts and check shirts and just like a few t-shirts and things like that. Things that I wear regularly that aren't like comfy clothes. They are comfy clothes, but you know what I mean. I've hung them in colour order. This tends to be like actually the stuff I reach for the most. But although you can see I don't have as much green as I thought I did. And I also don't have like any oranges or yellows. They're not really my colours clearly. But yeah, I've got like my white t-shirt, my sweater vest, that kind of thing. And then in the drawer underneath, it's still not like looking good, but everything's just like roughly folded. I've got comfy clothes in here. I've got all my like little ribbed t-shirts, tiny white baby tees, things that don't need to be hung. So like big white t-shirts, roll necks, blah, blah, blah. In here, it's all black, so it's really hard to see, but I've got big comfy t-shirts and like loungewear and things that I would work out in. So like neither of these are workout clothes, but there's like the odd pair of leggings in here, sports bras. I only really tend to wear the same 2 or 3, so I've just culled them down. And then yeah, little like floppy t-shirts and things that I would wear for just like dossing around the house in. I took out all of the activewear that I would wear in the summer, so like shorts, teeny tiny crop tops, things that I don't really wear anymore. I just cycle through them. I've got so much activewear. These are kind of like my faves and my fave loungewear at the moment. And then in the bottom of the tool section, I put just a few pairs of shoes. These are ones that I wear quite a lot. I've put a little pair of kitten heels in there and my Vans, which I haven't worn either of those in ages, but these are the kinds of shoes that I wear them a few times a month, but not enough to put them away. So I like to just have them out the way and not in the hallway. So that's where all of those things are, like my ballet flats. And then in here, there's loads of space, but I also don't have that many hangers and it's a bit of a mishmash. So long dresses in here, all my kind of like going out dresses. So like I've got some really nice like floor length maxis. That's like something I'd wear out for dinner. It's like got a low back. This little one I wore for my birthday. And then I've put my denim in here as well. I have quite a lot of like denim dresses and whatnot. So I've got that, my little short one, 2 cute little like denim tops, another dress. And then these are all my work trousers that I did earlier. So I've like hung them up. Not necessarily work trousers, but just trousers in general that aren't jeans. And then I hung my 2 Adenola workout sets on here just so they're easy to get to, because I find my sets always end up becoming separate and I wear them unmatching. I put away loads of stuff that's actually needed to go away for ages, and I kind of configured underneath the bed. The foot was like poking into the bags. And then I have 2 giant bags all in here of stuff to list on Vinted. This is all like sell-worthy stuff. There's an ASOS bag in there because I missed the returns period. And anything that doesn't really sell out of here after like a few months, I'll just take to the charity shop if it's really cheap or lower the price. I'm quite pleased with how that's all gone, to be honest. I had a bit of an interruption in the middle of my day that was work related, which meant I had to like step away and take a bit of a break. I was hoping to get to my shoes today, but also really with no shoe storage, I actually don't think it's very optimum to organise shoes. There's a couple of my trainers I want to sell, but I'll dig them out when the time is right. Just some of like my old Dunks and Jordans and stuff like that I don't wear anymore. I've just got too many pairs. I feel like this is definitely one of those jobs that's such a big job. I got the main thing that I wanted to do today done, which is sorting out the wardrobe. I do have like a whole bag of accessories and like other bits, like miscellaneous clutch bags, bras, belts, that kind of thing that I do need to sort out at a later date, but I just don't want to do it today, you know? I think I've done so much. I also am feeling so sluggish, and I think it's because my periods do, so I'm like trying not to do like too much stuff. Anyway, that was a long overdue task and I'm happy that I've done it. I'm trying to declutter a bit this year. And now it's actually getting everything uploaded to Vinted. I don't know by the time you see this if I'll have uploaded everything, if it won't be. I'll put my Vinted in the description box anyway, just in case there is anything left. I'm filming this a lot earlier than it will probably go up because of my schedule and everything. So yeah, I'll link my Vinted below. And I think that's where we're going to end the video for today, folks. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it was kind of a boring one, but it was a real one. So thank you so much for watching. My current upload schedule is every Sunday and every other Wednesday, so you get 6 videos a month. If you like today's video, please leave a little subscribe. I'm hoping I'll have lots more vlogs coming to you soon. I quite like doing a mix of at-home videos and like out and about stuff because I don't do too much of either, so it's nice in the middle. My socials will be in the description box if you want to follow me on any other platforms. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day.